площади 2-0. Прекрасные
ATB TV International. Soccer is in the air, Pete.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about soccer, Darren. Horses aren't going too well.
No, we're just going to talk about soccer this
Right,
week.
mate.
So, for all you soccer fans out there, what the hell is going on, Pete?
Who was that?
Who was that bloke? He bought a horse off us during the week.
Sadar Azmood. Hear the commentator? Azmood, bravo. Yeah.
Well, Sahada Mood is now the proud owner of a Frankel colt we sold yesterday at the Inglis online sale at Easter, Pete,
Yep.
for $500,000.
You better tell them the story, Darren.
Congratulations to all the partners that were in that Frankel colt that sold it. And yeah, he's plays soccer for Russia. I think he lives and was born in Iran.
Yeah.
And plays for Russia, and apparently he wanted a Frankel colt, Pete.
Plays in the Russian league. I couldn't understand the commentary, and I couldn't.
How's your Russian?
Yeah, no.
You're always in a hurry?
His highlight reel was fairly good.
Yeah, it looked good, didn't it?
So he's just...
So how do you reckon he chose Michelle Payne, Pete? What's your theory? Keep it nice, it's a family show.
very cultish.
Maybe you watched the movie?
I know the answer because you told me,
Yeah.
but in lockdown, Darren, he watched the movie.
Well, there you go. So he's...
And then he Googled Frankel.
Well, there you go. He loved Frankel, and he got a bloody nice colt.
And he found out that there was only one colt in the sale, which was out to our benefit.
Yep.
And he peeled out half a beard out of the glove box.
Anyway, it's a funny world because I
He
think...
probably gets that per game.
Well, I think without an online internet sale, he probably would never have found that sale.
Well, what were the benefits of it? Because, yeah, it worked well.
Anyway, we'll have a vodka to that.
Yeah.
A Russian vodka.
A Russian vodka. Locked down in Russia. I think you're locked down in Russia more often than not anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I think there's one thing you can say about this game, Pete. You never quite know what's going to happen next week.
No,
If
but...
someone had told me that an Iranian-born Russian soccer player was going to buy a horse in an online sale at Easter back in January,
padded sell.
yep, I would have said, you're off your head. I'll give you 1,000 to 1, that. Lucky I don't bet.
That was a terrific result.
Yeah, and he's we got a little bit of vision of the colt.
Yeah, here it is now.
Have a look at him. He's a masterful colt. What a lovely horse, Pete. So, isn't it funny, we've bred two Frankels out of that mare. One's trained at Ballarat by Karen Maher, and 180 yards down the road, Michelle Payne's going to have the full brother.
The third one's going to have to be called Kennedy's Road, I think, Darren.
Well, I think in the middle Archie Alexander resides, so he might be putting his hand up for the Pierro.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, it's all happening on Kennedy's Road at Miners Rest.
Very good.
It has always happened on Kennedy's Road, Miners Rest, for some time, Pete.
What's that?
A lot's happened on Kennedy's Road, mainly after dark.
Plenty. No.
I'll let him in, but he won't elaborate.
No more correspondence going to be entered into there.
I should have known. He's going to give you nothing.
Give nothing. No nothing.
All right, we're going to talk about our tipping comp at the end. So if you get bored with this update, don't tune out, because right at the end, we're going to tell you how you can win a prize, and we're going to have a bit of fun with a racing tip competition.
And there's another one. I actually didn't tell you either.
Didn't tell me.
I was chipping away there looking at some old videos of our horses across the journey, the last 6 years.
Yep.
I've grabbed the last 200 of 10 races.
Oh, yeah.
I've taken the sound out.
Right.
I've given 2 hints, which are jockey and trainer.
Yep.
Have a look at it and see if you can name the 10. That'll be at the end of, right at the very end of this.
Right. So what happens if you name the 10?
Oh, I didn't have a prize in mind, but I just wanted to see how.
Pete will give you a bottle of scotch.
How about a cap? ATB cap.
We'll give you something.
Something.
We'll give you something. Maybe a couple of free race tickets to the races, seeing that they're very hard to get.
Yeah, free entry when we're open again. So
Anyway,
you can have a look at that later on.
We're going to see if we can name those 10, Pete.
I can get them all. It's tough going, I'll tell you.
I reckon if I played in reverse, you wouldn't get them.
I'll mix them around a bit. So
All
something
right.
for later.
We've got some runners.
Yeah, we've had...
Half a dozen?
We've just sat here. It's Wednesday afternoon. We're a bit earlier, obviously, with
well,
Easter.
Easter's coming up.
Apparently Easter Bunny's dodging the coronavirus and he's out and about.
Yeah, I saw him there before.
Just got to watch the mixo-virus, otherwise he might get caught.
I think a few of our horses had mixo, or some of our jockeys had mixo during the week.
Might be the hoops.
I think the hoops
Might
had
be the
mixo,
hoops.
Pete. I think there's a few waiting for a bit of a spray.
There's a couple of sort of half coy interviews we just seen.
Now, Pete, it's a full moon today, so we're allowed to go hard.
Righto, we can go hard. It's actually quite cool. I've got a jacket,
freezing.
400 clothes on, and you've got the shirt.
Yeah, we know who's been working.
I think last
I just
time
built a fence I've been going to build for 3 years.
you had the tapping away down the back. I don't know what was going on.
I've still got the skill.
We'll wind back to Cranbourne. Still got the skill. Cranbourne, where we had Lord Lennox kick off last Friday.
Yeah, it seems a long time ago.
Does. He just ran out of gas, Darren, which
Not
was
fit enough?
expected. No. Another one of Robbie's not fit enough.
Not fit enough first up. That's good. I
To
like it.
Robbie's credit,
I like when Pete goes hard.
to Robbie's credit, he did announce that probably was going to be the case.
Yep.
So
So here he's in. That's first time as a gelding for a long time.
we'll get a mile to 2,000 metre horse plus
Ran
eventually.
out. Yeah, no, he goes. Okay.
Yep. Saturday we had a couple.
My shiny choice.
My shining
Yeah.
choice.
What was he doing?
Well,
Who was that bloke?
Yendel. He.
What was he doing there?
I don't know. Set the horse.
Following instructions, he'd say.
Well, the horse goes forward, but you know, I don't know. It was just.
What do you think?
I knew it couldn't win 800 out.
He did go hard and burn it up, didn't he?
And you know,
Did he think he was on Nature's Street?
I don't know what he thought.
Anyway, he
Anyways.
got gassed at the 300 or the 200.
Having a little freshen up, first up at May.
He was that tired after that run he gave him, he laid down in the float all the way home.
Who did? The horse.
Matty Williams and the horse.
So
Yes.
he's on a freshen up, as the owners know, and will be produced for a 1400 metre
Pulled up good
carnival. Yeah.
once he got up.
We had a few more smiles on our faces when we watched the Chairman's Cup with Yogi, who finished sixth.
It was a good run, wasn't it?
Probably just with a bit of traffic around the 800 to the 400. He may have finished a couple of spots closer, but what we loved was hitting the line.
Yeah, it was good to see him run well. There was a little bit of talk around that he wasn't going that well, but there was also a little bit of talk around that his last 600 in his previous race was as quick as the Golden Slipper runner-up over 1200. So that's pretty good effort to get home in that time. So it didn't surprise me that he ran so well on Saturday on a rain-affected track, because that other track was a bit of a glue pot.
Yep.
And glue pots are not good.
And the thing they measured that up with actually ran well as well.
That was Prague, wasn't it? Yeah, ran
yeah,
super. So, look, he got home good to finish sixth in that race, and he just looked like, give me another 400 and I'll smash his.
You give him another 100 in that race alone.
He runs third?
Yeah, he gets close. He's
Now
only
the
beaten
ride.
3.5. Oh,
Nash. What do you think?
I
He
watched-
rode it a kilo over.
yeah,
So do you think he was trying to save ground?
I watched it a few times after, like 4 days later.
Just to torture yourself?
He probably didn't lose a lot of ground in what he did, but it's just the fact when you've got to start hooking that horse from sideways, it means you've got to refine his rhythm again. And when he was straightened up that last 200s, when he did his best work. Or probably not the last 200, last 100.
Yeah. Well, once he got clear air, he
Yeah.
took off. And I suppose, we sit here and say, well, if he comes around 6 or 8 wide and has clear air from the bend, then does he go any better or not?
Yeah. I think he's a horse that you definitely got to ride once to really know what you've got to do.
Well, the good thing is he got off him and he doesn't want to ride him in the cup.
He's on the second favourite.
Oh, well, he's got to drop. He
wouldn't-
can't ride the weight.
he
What's he
would've-
got? 52 and a half.
He would have to drop a leg off for a Willa. But
He would have been 5 over.
yeah, we've got the Frenchman on over.
Well, I thought the post race was insightful.
I never saw it.
He didn't do one. He just walked off.
I did.
I think his comments were, well, I suppose you go to the cup, otherwise I don't know what you're doing in.
You just tick them blokes off. Not like his brother. We'll roll up with Brad.
Brad's good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
put him in a yabby pot and throw him in the dam, I say.
he's there to be beaten like a few other jockeys too. We'll speak about Yogi.
Yes, we'll come to that.
Come back
He's
to it
backing up
later,
Saturday.
which is good. Monday we had Serious Deal.
Now, what do you think here, Peter?
I thought every chance. but
God, we
he
had
was
a lot of
fun
rain.
horse. Yeah.
Didn't we have a lot of rain? We had 3 inches out here. I just can't believe how much rain. It didn't stop raining the whole weekend. He turns up on Ballarat Monday on a heavy 10. I don't know what to think either. Is he just limited, or do we say the heavy 10 didn't let him let down the way maybe he can?
Or do you just ride him absolutely ugly and just go to the front and let him bowl?
What did the rider and Kamani, what were their
Oh, I
verdicts?
thought Matt was happy enough with the ride, and he said if you're going to go forward with this horse to any degree, you've got to get him to try and settle. he settled okay, but he's still very hard on steel. And then I think what happens is when you do bring him out to go, they probably use that little bit of energy you need.
He's only got a 200-metre sprint for him.
Yeah, and look, I thought halfway down that he was going to run past him, but then he just held his ground.
Whacked away.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he didn't handle the heavy 10 or he's not much good.
His form, he's been consistent
Without
winning.
Ran third, didn't he?
Yeah, beaten a length and a half.
Yeah, it's not worse.
And I think there was like
You can't-
5 lengths back, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you just got to wait now till we get him on a 6 or a 7 and have a look at him.
And even like Matt said, out to 2,400.
Yeah.
2,200 maybe, 24.
All right.
Today we had Hasseltoff,
Ugh.
who was beaten an inch.
One bound.
Beaten an inch 6 days ago, which we spoke about last week, and he was beaten an inch today.
How far off him was he on the bend?
6 lengths, I suppose, would he? I don't know.
He was 2 lengths behind the last horse.
Topping myself around the paddock.
Were you watching it?
We were watching it.
The screen wouldn't have been big enough.
Well, we had Weanlings there, and Weanling come and knocked it out of my hands with 600 to go. Then we buffered, then we got back in and we got to win. Tom declared it. He said it's won. I hung on and thought, I don't know.
No, I didn't think it got there. Anyway, the post-race was interesting.
Yeah, very coy, young Bo.
He looked like a man that knew he was going to get dragged. You know when the runner runs out onto the ground?
And you keep running.
And you're running away hoping he's not looking at you.
You keep chasing the footy.
And then he starts yelling out your nickname and you're hoping it's someone else's.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, the ball's here.
I think he knows
Look,
he's run out of chances.
The only positives I see out of this is it's not a bad way to teach a horse to settle. You're going to run 2,000 or more, but it's a bit hard on the pocket.
Bit hard on the owners.
It's 130 grand now or more.
And won a race. He's a good horse. He's going to go to Caulfield in a couple, 10 days or so, is he?
Yeah.
For that Vobers Day.
As long as he pulls up.
I don't know if you'll get a run.
I don't know how it works.
No.
I think we will, won't we?
Oh, I've got no idea.
The Vobus races haven't been full
Anyway, I'm
fields.
glad we went to Sandown today and put Bo Mertens on. I'm glad we went there for an easy win and paid $2.
Well, he went
We're paying $2.
Yeah, no, I haven't touched
Drifted,
him.
I think.
I haven't got on.
He's a money muncher. $1.90, $2.10.
Yeah, and all the experts have been labelling him, so they'll get off. And
No, they won't.
They'll have him.
They all know he's been
They'll get him in the
slaughtered.
sack.
They all know he's been slaughtered.
Yeah, I suppose.
They all know.
They can't keep buttering up with their wallet, so.
Well, those racing.com bikes in, they got plenty.
He went better than Connery. I thought he was a bit disappointing,
He
Connery.
was terrible.
I thought he might have ran on.
He got him in the nice spot. Maybe he rode him too forward. I don't know. Maybe he's not fit enough. But
Well, he was midfield, the rail.
hadn't raced for a long time, has he?
So he's a winter horse, so he probably had his last run September last year.
Yeah, I don't reckon he's raced for a long time. So he probably... Look,
No.
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there that he just had a bit of a blowout.
Because I reckon last time, when he won first up at Warrnambool, we'd already had him in and freshened him and set him.
Yeah.
Whereas this is straight off a spell.
Yeah, this is off a big spell.
Yeah. And
So I'm going to give him... Yeah, we'll give him the benefit
I
of the
reckon
doubt.
we've seen it with our winter horses.
They take it
Stratum.
long.
They
Well,
take,
Captain Harry.
yeah, 3 or 4 runs.
Yeah, they take a long time.
Yeah. So anyway, he's earned enough credits for us to just wait and see. We also had Whitemore at Benalla.
When did Captain Harry run?
Yeah, we talked about him last week.
Did we?
He ran when he and the Fox ran. Yeah.
Right.
Trying to catch me out, are you?
Just checking.
Whitemore at Benalla. I watched the race. I thought he travelled into it nicely.
Second up?
Yeah, gave zip. I know it was 1,200 back to 11.
Yeah, he's a 1,400 metre horse. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure.
I think you just got to wait till I get to their optimum trip and then decide.
I think next start will tell us whether we're in the game or not, Pete.
Anyway, that was our runners. So Hasseltoff missed by an inch. Yogi improved. Serious Deal was similar to what he's been. And
No cigars. The only winner we had was our pre-trainer train one.
cool. Bud.
Bud.
That's a good story, yeah. And Kangaroo supporter naming it after Buddy Franklin.
Christina Griffiths, our
Yep.
pre-trainer up there at Reedsdale, trains one horse.
Fully
Got the money.
bred.
Smashed him.
Bred it.
Yep, offered it to me as a yearling.
And fully owns it.
Yep, said to me, buy it.
Cash in on Christina. She's
That's
going to buy all the Easter eggs.
I don't want a reward for effort.
Reward for it. Yeah, well,
Anyway,
Christina's got some reward for it.
Good on her.
Yeah. And
No, she
ridden
was
by
pretty
our
happy.
man, Yendel.
she must have been happy, you know what?
Oh,
She went home and had 3 stubbies.
3.
That's a big night for her.
Well, she can't go to the Rita Star pub, can she? They're all
No,
closed.
no. I think she's barred from there anyway.
Yeah.
Dancing on the
I
tables.
did see some commentary that she doesn't like the public. Maybe it's the other way around.
I think there was a few things on Twitter. Was that fur around your neck actually dead?
Jesus.
She She had a fur jacket on, Pete. You don't see that in this day and age much.
No, fox.
I don't know what it was, but someone tweeted, "Is that thing on around your neck red?"
I missed that part.
Oh, very funny.
But anyway,
well done to her.
Well
Good
done,
on.
Christina. Righto, going forward, should I say?
We've got the big Easter weekend.
We've got a few out and about. We've got a few dual acceptors and dual nominators.
You'd be disappointed you're not going to packing them on Easter Thursday night.
Tell you what,
Remember those
all
days?
these
4 hours?
Coronavirus, especially on a Thursday or Friday. The only time I'll be happy about this lockdown is keeping away from pack and ham.
Pack and ham and Cranbourne on a Friday night, especially Easter Thursday night. Remember that? I think
oh,
I went there one year. It took me 4 hours to
That
get
would
there.
have been a pain tomorrow night,
Yeah, wouldn't it? I would have sent Liz.
yeah, you would have ate nothing but Easter eggs all Easter.
That's it.
We've got 2 horses in, but both are dual accepted.
Who are they?
Angel Lass in a fillies and mares, 1200.
Well, being the consummate professionals we are, Pete, we did our research and we rang Griffiths and asked him,
He couldn't give us an answer.
and he said, "I don't know."
Well, Angel Lass is in.
Yep.
Drawn 9. She's also in on Monday at Sandown, drawn 12. In against Here to Fox of ours.
Couldn't beat it.
Oh, not on. Well, probably not.
Ever.
Stop. Just on Here to Fox's last run, but prior to that.
What weight?
They're all pretty. They're both weighted the
claiming?
same at Sandown. Nugent's claims in town, but Harry Grace also claims tomorrow night.
Right. Yeah, because we need a claim. She's not over big,
No,
so she
draw
needs a
9.
few
So I think she's got
favours.
57.5 tomorrow night. I don't know. Be going there. I
Suppose
don't
I'll do the form and work it out. But Angel Lass, how's she going?
She ran second the last 2 starts.
Beating an inch?
Not far last time. Right, well ridden.
Are we having a run of seconds?
Yeah. Young
Again.
kid. Oh, of course, young. Who's his young stable rider? Hurt himself.
Punchy?
Yeah, Nathan Punch.
He broke his collarbone.
Yeah, so all the best to Nathan. He's still recovering, but he rode her
Like
pretty
I said,
well.
I don't know why he's not on it. You don't ride with your collarbone.
Toughen up, Punchy.
He might push me.
We'll leave that. Chippewa Square is the next.
So our first starter, Pete,
Jackalbury.
by
Good
Jackal
trial.
Berry. You like this horse?
I do. I've
First up over a mile.
seen it trial a couple of times. I didn't see it.
Ma and Eustace.
I'm locked out of Ballarat. Can't go and film the trials.
Can't you?
No, only essential workers have been told.
So how do they video?
Oh, they got their own
Oh,
there. So I said I'll remember that when it comes to
When
you
you want a
needing
favour?
something. Yeah,
So I'm not essential?
no, not essential.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Hang
it's
on,
pretty cold.
I'll just go and pick up the dummies.
It's pretty cold out the water, so I was happy at home. So he trialled up well. Now he's also accepted for.
Can't you stand?
Mornington.
Can't you stand next door to that racetrack on the other side of the straight? In
Well, I
that
could have
paddock?
filmed him from Archie's because they went down the back straight.
Yeah, could have stood up on the roof there. There's a tower there at the back
Yeah.
in Archie's
I
place.
nearly got blown out of it with Dan O'Sullivan one day, and we
It moves a bit too.
Well, we put up with the wind, and then a bolt of lightning hit about 20 yards behind us. And I went to say to Dan, "Let's get down," and he was already 100 yards away up the home straight, or up the back straight.
Oh, that's
He
funny.
wasn't waiting for me. I had my laptop up there, and my camera. Jeez, that was fun.
I like this horse. I think this horse is pretty smart.
I agree. And I think gate 2, as opposed to gate 11 tomorrow night.
And if he doesn't run tomorrow night, he goes to
Mornington gate 2 with C. Williams.
I hate that track. You thought
Just
I was going to
leave.
say the jockey, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, it wouldn't surprise me if they just sit up outside the lead at Mornington.
He's a nice horse. Just watch him. He could be something
Just keep
special.
following him, yeah.
Could be something special.
So that's him, so that's those 2.
So we don't know if they're going to run or not.
No, we may have 2 to watch tomorrow night, we
Or
may have
nothing.
1 or none, so we'll know more in the morning, obviously. Saturday, we have Friday where we can just watch the Royal Children's Hospital appeal.
Please.
Isn't that going to suffer this year?
Oh, what do you reckon? Be down 3 million?
Well, you
Or do you
can't.
reckon everyone's sitting at home, can't do nothing, they'll all just
Well,
donate?
it could work the other way, couldn't it?
Because they're all sitting at home. They
'Cause
can't,
I mean,
people
you can't-
if
can't
they got
do-
money, they can't spend
Well,
it.
you can't do
There's no races, there's no footy, there's nothing.
No, well, that's right, because it would have been a footy match on too, which is
So,
not.
I don't know. It'll
But-
be interesting to see what happens.
But like,
But I can tell you one thing. Everything's upside down in our world at the minute.
big time.
But they still sold horses yesterday, and there's still horses making $1 million.
That's right,
1.1,
mate. Yeah.
1.4 today.
I haven't a 1.4 today.
I don't know who these people are and where the money's coming
Well,
from. but-
Sunlight's half made at 1.1.
Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. I just think.
Has there been more international in or like Hong Kong have brought a lot, haven't they?
Yeah,
Or-
Hong Kong have bought a lot of colts because I
Yeah.
think they're probably thinking there's going to be no ready to
Yeah.
run sales.
Yeah.
so they've got to shop up. So they've bought most of the colts.
It's probably been...
The breeders, I think, were thinking the fillies would be cheap.
Yeah.
They might be a bit cheaper today, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like it's almost like what's happening in the real world doesn't correlate with over there.
Two different worlds.
So I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's a good point. See what happens in the Royal Children's, but
well, maybe we are racing a little bit offset to the real world because we're still going and most of it's not. So
yep.
People are just thinking that we're just rolling ahead, so and spending up.
So we'll have a quiet Friday.
Yeah. And we have Yogi in the Sydney Cup Saturday, our only runner,
and your mate's riding it.
Sean Von Overmare.
I have never heard of him.
I've said him.
I cannot say I've ever heard of him.
I've heard of him, but I couldn't say.
I know nothing about him.
I know his recent records, not real flash.
No, I think he might have rode a winner today.
Good. He's in form. Where was that?
I don't know where Canterbury or something. I don't know where the hell he come from or who he is or how they.
He's been around a while. I know Wallace uses him. Anthony Cummings uses him a lot.
We had a lot of trouble getting a rider with 52.5.
Yeah, a few.
2 mile race. Out the back. Cruising along. Peeling out at the 6. Making his run down the centre.
Couple of
Need a bit of speed on. There's a couple of leaders in there.
Couple of inflamed comments from jockeys too regarding the horse might have been past his best. No names mentioned.
A couple of blokes didn't want to ride him.
Just I hope to beat them, mate. Hey? Might get on Twitter then.
It'd be bloody good if we did.
Get on Twitter.
As Yogi goes flying past Karen McAvoy.
I won't mention names, but Kay McAvoy, what?
We'll just go flying past him, and I think Glenn Schofield might have been another one.
Yeah.
We'll just go flying past him.
Bossy. Silly Bossy.
He already had a ride, in fairness.
And just a little wave.
We're not upset. We're not pissed off.
A little wave to Dash too, although he couldn't have made the ride. But
no.
I love the fact that there's a little bit of pace in it. Etta James will lead.
2 miles makes a massive difference.
And 13 runners. So
yeah, not a big field.
Well, last year there was 20.
If he ends up on the fence, Pete, you'll probably hear me from here.
John Von
Trapp will be going home.
Well,
he'll be in a trap.
What are we? $26 in the betting.
Are we?
$8 a place.
Ooh.
We're only there's worse horses in terms of the market outside us.
Sure, it's getting cold.
I'm all right, but I'm cold. But you can feel it. He can run a good race, Darren, if we get the speed.
If we get the real Yogi turning up with the right conditions and the right pace in the race, and he wants to let down and charge, well, he'll be right there. He'll be somewhere around the mark.
We've never had a 7-day backup. We had a 10-day backup when we went from Geelong
That's probably
Cup.
a big question, isn't it, whether he backs up.
But I think he was doing a lot of swimming this week down the beach.
Oh, they were doing everything to get in there.
Yeah. Anyway,
good luck to all the owners. He's been a fun horse. He's probably retirement's not far away. I don't know. Who knows? But,
this time
he's a
last
race
week,
proposition.
This time last week we thought, well, we didn't know. And here we are in a Group 1 $1 million race. So good luck to all the owners.
Been a great horse for 4 years, Pete.
Absolutely. Sunday, I've got Street Baby down to run at stall.
She's looking for the distance.
1300.
I don't like the track.
No, do I.
I don't actually know how he's going to ride her, because I think she's a bit of a midfield get back run on job.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe she's just got to be better than him, and you've got to just ride her in a normal manner.
Interesting.
Not go forward.
The horse that ran third in Hasseltoft's race, Hassel-free, is in that race.
Oh, yeah, well,
so
that's good form. Yeah, that's good form. So, look, she's going well.
I think you just got to ride these horses to the way for the future.
Yeah, just ride them normal, and if they're good enough, they win.
Yeah. So that's Sunday.
Where's that? Stall.
Stall, and I think Sunday was also Mornington. Yes.
Yeah,
that's where Chippewa Square.
Chippewa Square could be there.
Yeah, and then we go to Monday, which is here to Fox.
Now this is Sandown.
Sandown. That's Easter Monday.
Right.
We'll price on gate 6 out to 1300 from 1200. Mitch ideally wanted 14, but they don't program there. They program 13 or 16. So.
Well, on a last run.
Well, she was 4 wide the trip. Gate 6, you would hope that she's what?
Is that the same rider?
Will Price claim 3.
Well, the tempo will be
first
back
half
a
a
bit.
dozen?
The tempo will be back a bit, so... Yeah, she'll be midfield, I suppose. And
well, they ran on today. They ran on last week.
Is it Lakeside or Hillside?
Hill, I think.
Hope so, because Lakeside is very hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's flying the man.
Absolutely.
Gets the chance to be a city winner here.
And what a good result where she's come from.
Yep.
All
She's
the
had a lot of
injuries
issues.
she's had.
A lot of issues. She
Yep.
had a knee after her first start.
Yep.
Then she had a shoulder. Nursed back to health.
And like Mitch said, can't get her going any better.
I think she spent 8 weeks at Christina's just trotting and cantering, just strengthening up.
Yeah.
Worked
Because
well.
she's a big mare.
She's a big gross mare, but she worked well. Worked well doing that.
Also, Angel Lace was the other.
Ah, yes.
It's same race.
Ah, well, yeah, good luck.
That's why it'd be good if she ran tomorrow night, Darren. Unless we dead eat. Tuesday is sale. Now, we've got a lot of nominations. I think their fields come out tomorrow. Well, they'll have to, because it's public holidays.
Well, you might be able to. Will you flash them up?
I'll flash them.
You'll be still working on them.
If I leave this until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, or roughly, or a bit in the afternoon, I'll have the fields.
Well, I reckon if you start on it when you get out of bed, you'll have the fields.
3 o'clock. Rotor,
first up.
trialling really well.
Not a single doubt.
More
Trialled
bubbly.
good, didn't he, during the week?
Look good.
Without blinkers on a wet track.
So,
Could be a duck.
11 Hunt sale, big track.
He's trained a few winners, Eden.
He's back free of anything hanging over his head, Darren.
Apart from a big debt.
Motley Pritz.
Yep.
He may not go there nominated, but he tried well this morning.
So?
Yeah, so that's 6 days away. There's a possibility he could be right to go.
And went through the wet good.
Jamie Carr rode and said he handled it, no worries at all, whereas there's been a couple of jockeys getting off and said he can't handle it.
Well, I reckon, I don't know, but he's a great horse, don't they? All handle the wet.
That's what I thought. Get on the greys when it's wet.
I handle the wet.
So, we'll look forward maybe him. Rode to favourite scratch today from Sandown.
He does not handle the wet.
Yeah, so that's the trick with him.
So I'm glad we got him at this time of year,
So
Robbie.
Tuesday might be alright, maybe.
Good idea having him in this time of year, Robbie.
Yeah. Fact or fable?
Yep. She's another one that...
Been nommed for a couple of joints.
She's no good in the wet either.
So there's a couple there that were just...
So we've got wet trackers and non-wet trackers.
Yeah, so there's a couple we're trying to dodge tracks and find races.
So I think we've got a bit of ordinary weather on the weekend again, Pete.
Yeah.
And like I think the next 2 days are going to be all right. It's a bit ordinary.
Just back to Sydney, I heard it's a bit like this all for the next 2 days up there. So we're going to have that
rain.
Lovely track for Yogi.
Yeah, beautiful.
Not the glug, but just
nice.
Soft
7?
Maybe. Oh, they were talking 5 or 6, but they said with genuine good give in it.
Perfect. That's it.
Can't add no more.
Righto. So we're a little bit uncertain,
cough?
as on a Wednesday afternoon, as we normally are, but if you might be able to firm a bit of that up tomorrow.
Yep.
Now, because everyone's in lockdown, and mostly their excitement, the feedback I've got so far is what people are getting excited about at the moment, Pete, is getting out of bed and deciding what they're going to have for breakfast, lunch and dinner, or going for a walk and what time they're going to do that, and then sit down and watch the races and drink. That's pretty much a lot of people's day.
Everyone's on the same boat.
Well,
should mention
don't want to
boats.
be on boats
We don't want to
ever.
be on a boat.
So there'll be no ATB cruises in the near coming future. But
someone said we should have ATB fluoro socks.
that's real.
Yeah, Fiona Wilson, you see the socks are selling in the colours of Winks and all that.
Oh, right.
Well, we can't have a specific, but we can be just...
I reckon I know who'd buy the first pair.
Probably Fiona, she mentioned it. Who's that?
David Farron.
Dave. Oh, of course.
Because he's got the yellow
Imagine
suit.
them tucked up over the jeans with the big suit, eh?
Anyway, we miss all those guys and girls.
Yeah, that's the colour we can add to the races. But,
Yeah, we miss all them people. But anyway, now we're going to have a tipping comp.
Yep.
And we're going to start on Saturday in Melbourne.
Indefinite comp.
There's no end in sight.
No end in sight.
It's up to Scott Morrison to tell us when it finishes.
Yeah,
because it's going to finish at the end of lockdown.
Yep.
And it's going to be, you have to pick the winner of each leg of the quaddie.
So just your selections in the quaddie
You're
legs?
going to email all this out, but owners only. It'll only open to owners of ATB horses. So in 4 races, the 4 quaddie legs in Melbourne each week, you've got to pick the winner.
And I think we're going to say have 3-2-1, but I reckon a winner should get a little bit more. How about 4-2-1? So if you get a winner, you get 4.
I'll leave the technical details to you.
So all it is, it's a
4 selections.
compounding week by week. So 4 selections each week, and your points just keep totaling up until Mr. Morrison pulls the plug on the lockdown.
That's it. So each week.
Could go for 3 years.
It gives you time to get up and do the form.
Yep.
And the quaddie legs, I think most people I don't know if they all take a quality these days or not, but
Oh,
we tend to watch
they're
those last
generally
4
the better
races,
races, aren't
yeah.
they? And it saves me checking 9 races.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of fun, I think. So
And an undisclosed prize.
yeah, but only because we haven't thought of it.
Yeah, like you said, a couple of tickets to the races when we're back.
Yep. Now, you were telling me the last couple of comps we've had for owners. The last winner was Bo Hay.
Yes.
So he starts on -10.
It's a handicap.
Des Penfold
Yeah.
starts on -6.
Well, maybe they just don't start this week.
And any Collingwood supporters start on -5.
No, they're just not allowed. Jeez.
Oh,
Well,
humans only.
watch out for the Guthries. They'll be,
Humans only.
thank God this is not Facebook Live.
All right. So that's what we're doing.
Yep. So just to add a little bit to our lockdown.
Yeah. So
And at the end of this,
we'll make it a really good prize.
yeah, at the end of this, have a crack at those 10 horses. No
Oh, yes.
volume.
Yeah. So what happens there? You got to sit there.
Just flick them through. Just email me through who you think they are. They're
Well,
numbered.
we'll put up the results next week of who got the most right and who got second and who had no idea.
I think what we'll do, we might just keep this rolling. So as we tick them off,
Ah, yes. Okay, we'll do that.
well, as we tick them off, and then if there might be a couple there that people don't get.
Yep. So we'll name the ones that get exposed.
Yep.
And then we'll
After
keep
that,
going.
yeah. So each week I'll add the names to the ones that they've come up with, and then we'll leave the others blank.
Righto.
Jeez, we're a good games host duo here,
We're in the wrong business.
eh? We need a new business.
Yeah, we do need a new business. Anyway,
all
that's
good.
a wrap. As the sun comes out here at Manning Tree Park,
Beautiful.
can't be more than 9 degrees. Anyway, have a wonderful Easter. The good thing in Victoria is you won't be going to the beach because it's too cold. Don't go fishing. Don't go to the beach.
No.
Don't get within 1.5 metres.
Don't
Do
take-
everything right.
Don't take your kid
Now,
driving.
I know you're locked in your house. Just don't keep eating Easter eggs. Don't keep topping up your phone account. Just relax and enjoy each other's company. I know you love it.
Actually, maybe you can just send us a little video in of you watching your race if you got a horse running this weekend.
Yeah, well, maybe we could get some
Yeah, so get some vision.
bit of not FaceTime, bit of video.
Yeah,
send it through
send
to
us
Pete.
through of
I could see
cheering
it.
one home.
Yeah, it'd be like goggle box.
Yeah, that's the
Hey?
way. Yeah.
ATB goggle
Yeah,
box. We'll
yeah.
get some footage.
It's like that footage we had of Yogi out here in the tent.
Yeah, just dress up. Put your race wear on,
Just have something on.
please. Till next week, I'm Darren Dance, Peter Morgani. Happy Easter, everyone.
I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. We're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath that you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You were perfect.